Hi guys, welcome to season 2, episode 7 of Crude Unhinged, the podcast. On today's episode, we have Gus returning.
I'm back.
Yay! Clap. I just
Aplausos, por favor.
Nobody claps. Nobody claps.
It's all.
I know.
It's your girl, Lorraine.com. And then we have in the corner,
PIC.
PIC. Sorry, guys, I'm still half asleep. But
and then of course our producer.
What up?
Yay! Honestly, I like having you, dude. Like every once in a while, you can drop in and like make a stupid ass comment.
Everyone loves having
Stupid
me.
ass.
every now and then.
Every now and then.
I know. No, I mean for sure. Like you're welcome.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Before we like officially start even more. But
for real?
no, we're good. We're good.
Oh.
But do you try to monetize your YouTube?
Do I turn off the music?
Yeah, because it won't
Okay.
monetize if you turn.
Turn
Yeah,
off.
my bad.
Pues, tú eres el que nos está diciendo todo, dude. Ay, ay.
My bad.
Voy a cantar.
I can read all your messages from your iPad. Should I read them out loud?
Yes. Actually, nothing exciting has been happening in my life. I know that this episode we were going to talk about like Valentine's and stuff like that.
So, with that point, how was your Valentine's?
Well, I spent.
Did you go on the date?
No, I didn't.
But okay, in all fairness, she did something that was more important.
Yeah, to be
Okay.
fair, it was
Okay.
something that was very meaningful, and like, I was with my friend, at the hospital, actually all day, and we did kind of fun stuff at the hospital. You know, we had a friend date and everything. That was fun. I would do it again for any of you guys, just so you know. Well, don't take it too seriously, okay? But
Yo, thinking about going to the hospital right now.
if I had to do it, I would. It was fun though. We had a good time. And obviously it is very rewarding to be there for a friend. So I wouldn't change it like any other way.
Yeah, I think that guy wasn't even worth like.
Yeah.
But we said we were
To-
going to do it
to
for the
begin
podcast.
We did say that, but it just así no se dio.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's okay. I'm not like.
Did he ask
mad
like
at
the
it.
day before or anything like that? Or the day of?
Dude, you know what's crazy? Desde Valentine's, we stopped talking because I just stopped responding to his messages. And then today I get a message. Y yo, parece el vato que sabe que I'm going to talk on the podcast. He reached out to me. Yo, it's going to be a no for me, dog. Yeah.
Sí, esa way.
Maybe I should tell him, huh? Ya lo hice block de todos lados. I don't understand why he keeps like...
Well, maybe just tell him. I mean, do you?
Güey, es que ese vato no entiende, like,
Oh.
straight up.
No
Se
está
me hace que
bien.
no está bien mentalmente.
So how? So how? So if it's blocked everywhere, how does he reach out to you?
Well, right now he's
Through
on
email?
my... He sends smoke signals. The worst part is I know how to read them. Just kidding. No. He actually me hace message in mi business one.
Like you can't block him.
O sea, él lo hace block también. But the thing is that it's so like random that I get so many messages that he's like, gracias a Dios.
And
Cuando
he
me lo
doesn't get the
contesta.
point when he's blocked from everywhere else, and then he's got to go into your business page and be like, "Hey,"
Güey, yo
and
no
he just
entiendo.
doesn't ask. He just
Es
continues.
que no
the
está
Well-
bien, creo yo, like straight up. I think he's like,
Well, what like when are you like a man who like goes the extra mile to contact you?
not in this case. I don't know what it is, dude. No. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that anymore. It's not about me. Ay, ay.
It's never about you.
Okay, let's talk about how your Valentine's went. Did you do anything interesting?
No, I didn't do anything interesting. I think everything was like the day before, like the week of type of thing, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then Valentine's Day came, and it was like a regular day type of thing,
¿Cómo?
you know. See, like so
You did okay. Let me go back to. Did you? I know that the last time that we talked about the things like what you did, in reference to like gifts and stuff like that you weren't like at the level that you thought you could be. But this year,
Yeah,
it was a little
this
bit
year.
different. I
See.
did see your Instagram, so we'll put down some pictures.
I don't even
of
have the
all
picture.
good
Do I?
stuff you did for him. Yeah, that's right.
You have it.
No sé, pero I know that he also got him like a full like spa day here with me.
Sí,
What?
Yeah,
Ajá.
that was nice.
sí, was a chingue que I wanna go.
I did.
He's
the
like,
most,
I've been wanting
too.
to.
I really treated him really, really nicely because, like, I knew that this is gonna be his Valentine's gift, right? So I
Sí.
was like,
Aside from that, it was also like some small gifts throughout the week and things
and
like
then
that.
also, and then he sent you flowers.
Ajá,
to
me
work.
mandaron
Oh,
flores.
That's
nice.
sweet.
And you know why?
And in a
Because
Starbucks
he
also.
listened to the
Uh-huh.
Oh, he
podcast.
did.
So now I want a house.
You're like, if you're hearing this, my next move is a house.
See, listen.
Testing, can you hear me? Yeah.
Ay. You're like, and this message goes for Carlos. Oye, ¿y tú, PIC, what did you do?
Well, we didn't do much because usually for Valentine's, it gets really busy. But I do know that did he listen to? I don't know if he listened to the podcast or not.
I don't think so.
I
Because
don't think he
last time we were
did, right?
talking and he said
And it didn't
he
seem
didn't.
like it.
Uh-huh.
But he knew he was in the doghouse regardless, and he almost went into the doghouse this year again. He was at work. He was supposed to get here on Valentine's. So I don't know. This is his story, his version that I heard after the fact. Point is, he came in a day before Valentine's instead, and surprised me, which was kind of weird, right? Because I was like, weren't you going to come tomorrow? Well, long story short, according to him, he says that he had something planned and it fell through, and now he had to do it on his own. So he came in, he took me flowers to work, did the whole shebang, and then we had dinner at the house. But to me, I'm like, I question it. I'm like, okay, did something fall through? Or
did you fall through?
Right. Did you not do things on time? And now you had to make things harder for yourself. That's the question.
I don't think so. I think he did do.
Of course you would. You're always going to side on him.
But
Yeah.
he always sides on everyone else but but her friends.
No es cierto, no seas
Yes, you
mentiroso.
do. Yes, you do.
You know why? Because I know my friends. Okay? I know how difficult both of you are.
Oh, sí. La que es bien. La que es bien, ¿cómo se dice? Easy. Like
¿Me
easy,
dijiste
like.
fácil?
Bueno, pues no, fácil no, porque si no tuvieran.
Qué estúpida. Qué
Pero,
estúpida.
pues, no.
Te hubieran dado pum pum arriba de
No,
la totota.
sí, güey, pero no quisiste. Así que fácil no eres. I mean, like, you're saying that we're difficult. Like, I mean,
No,
like,
pero
like,
ustedes son, you guys are difficult in the way that, like emotionally, mentally, like.
I'd like
you
to
guys are
refer to us
difficult
as special.
Okay, sure. You guys are difficult to deal with, honestly. I mean,
Well,
maybe that's why I'm single, because I would not.
sure, let's go with that.
Well, anyway, we didn't do much.
So, like, what was the plan initially? Did he say what was the plan?
That he had set up a delivery, and for whatever reason, it was unable to go through. Get delivered. And
Like the delivery for dinner?
no, for dinner we just stayed home, which usually that's what we do because you know how it gets really packed. So he had dinner when I got home from work, and then he had bought everything for a charcuterie board because I love to do the whole wine and stuff.
The whole wine and dine.
Yeah. So we actually
After
had that
so
whole
many
setup.
years. That's so good, though.
Which was good because I had a hard day at work and I was not having it. And there was so much traffic. And if anything went wrong, that's it.
Exactly.
Sí.
Period.
It.
Point proven.
But all in all, it was good.
That's good.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good for me to actually, like, okay, going back to me. We had
It's not always about me.
Cállate. I saw clients that day, and then I gave out roses to my clients, and then I gave them a Dubai chocolate
Which I didn't see.
Oh my
from
God.
one of my girls that does like a bunch of cute stuff.
You did tell me
Those
about
were
that.
fucking good though.
I know.
The Dubai
Have
chocolate?
you guys ever had the Dubai chocolates?
I've only had
Those
it
viral
once.
ones?
Like I only had it once, and that's it.
Yeah, no, I
was it
don't.
Whenever you took it to our Christmas party,
No. You know what? Honestly, her stuff was way better than that.
she makes her own.
She makes her own. Yeah.
Wow.
Aquí en el Pasto también.
You should have brought us some today.
Yeah.
I should have.
Uh-huh.
Bueno.
Yeah. What about you? Would you like to share what you did for Valentine's or not? Is that one off topic?
I don't think she'll listen to it, but
I don't think so.
I had just got my personal
Chair?
massage
I
table
was like, oh
like
my
that
God.
day. So my mobile one. So I hooked up with the massage, and then we had our tradition, which is Chick-fil-A. That's we've had that for years. I don't know how it started, but it's been doing that, and we
It's a
just did that.
tradition now.
Tradition, yeah. And then
Well, how long have you
I
been?
got my dick sucked, so it was cool. No, I was kidding. No, it's cool. That was cool. That was cool.
So that was a great Valentine.
That was great. I had a great time. I was all cute and shit.
Here, like, dude, oh my god, actually what happened that day, we were
I sucked the dick.
How could I
Lorraine.
forget?
no, stop. That was the day that we had an earthquake.
Oh my god.
Was
You're right, dude. You're right. Because I was doing a massage or whatever, and then we were chilling in bed, and nothing happened. East side was like still, but everybody in Central and Northeast felt it more. I don't know. I guess because
I felt it, and
I didn't feel shit out there.
I mean, I didn't feel anything.
I did. I totally felt it, but I thought I was dizzy for a moment. I was like,
El vértigo me pegó.
no, honestly, dude. Honestly,
Todavía
for a
aquí a la
moment, I
PAC.
was like, it's that age.
Dude, I was at the hospital with my friend, right? And then we were like, we're walking around because she had to walk around a little bit and get her circulation moving. So then we were like, walking, and we started laughing. I don't know for what reason. Y lo salió un guy así todo discombobulated. And he's like, hey, did you girls feel that? And then we're like, feel what?
This big dick energy.
I wish.
Lorraine, ya se miraba the whole porn movie.
I know, right?
Walks into the room.
No way, I was like, what was it?
Stop.
Y luego, he's like, everything was shaking. And then Nicole and I look at each other and we're like, did you feel that? So then she leaves, right? He leaves because he goes and finds, I don't know what he's trying to find. And then I look at Nicole and I'm like, poor guy. Because we're like in the labor and delivery floor. I'm like, poor guy. He's so delirious from probably all that sleep he's lost having a child. And then we're like, we just keep on walking and stuff. And then we come back to the room and like the news everywhere, Fit Fam, everybody's like, did you feel that? Did you feel that? And you go, oh my God, the guy wasn't crazy. I want to go out there and be like,
he actually knew
sorry.
what was going on.
I know.
That's
I was
weird.
like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I doubted you. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. The next day I had to work, so we slept early.
That
and
heart-shaped
shit.
pizza looked really good, though.
That was cute. Huh?
Well, you know, like that pizza's supposed to be like a medium, but it gets a fucking small.
Oh, really? Is that your concern?
Yes, it is. If I'm gonna be paying for a medium pizza, I want a medium pizza.
Gus is like, you know what? I'll buy the pizza and I'll cut it myself so I can get the.
I know, right? Exactly. No,
Literally.
it was nice. It was a nice gesture.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't nice.
Where'd you get it from?
Peter Piper.
Oh, damm. They skimped you out.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it was good.
no, yeah. I'm not saying it was a bad pizza, but it's supposed to be a medium. But since it's like heart shaped, then you lose like product on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
That's stuff I would be worried about.
Yes,
too,
I would.
when it comes to pizza. But
You do lose inches on that heart though.
Yeah, exactly.
Those inches are hard to come by, you know. That's not Lorraine's not even here. Look at her.
Sorry,
She's not
Lorraine.
even here. No,
I'm having
hombre.
an emergency. I'm having an emergency. Anyways, so what I will say and what I will take from all of this, guys, is that this year I felt very blessed and very lucky to be able to give to my friends and my clients. But next year I'm gonna be receiving. I don't give a fuck.
You're keeping it on
Somebody's
this
gonna
podcast.
fucking give me something, even if it's
A finger, even if it's a finger.
dedo. The middle finger. I'm like, I'll take it.
Aunque
Thank
sea un
you.
cheto.
Wait, sí, porque, o sea, it was obviously, I got for everybody and everything. And it's not about getting, whatever, pero.
No, yes,
pues,
it is.
no agarre ni madres. I
You're
guess
like, I'm going to
in
put
return,
it out there.
No,
want
pero
all the love from your friends.
la gente te da cosas y no las usas y no las traes.
Oh, shots fired.
How about that? Just saying.
This
Dude,
is
okay,
true.
Let me PAC lend it to me so I could show it off. Gus gifted us these really cool Yeti cups. And they have like the Crude Unhinged, the podcast engraved. That's really cute, dude. Porque, like,
So I figured something cute for like the podcast and
that's
things like
special
that.
as fuck.
And
for each-
let's put it out there. You got it, and it wasn't even like your birthday or your
Mhm.
or Valentine's. That's how special you are.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't Pero so I gift her that and she didn't even
Dude,
bring it.
I had it ready to come. Y se me
Where?
olvidó.
Where was it? Tell us.
By the dishwasher because I washed it.
No, okay.
Okay.
Use it, right? So it could be used.
Okay.
And it just fucking stayed there. But here's your cup back. tell me at least I could post. I'm just kidding. Hold on, guys. I'm having an emergency.
Anyway, guys, thank you for these cups. They are fabulous.
Of course,
Did
you're
I tell you
very
that
welcome.
it matches my
Yes.
big gallon? The same color.
Oh, that's right. I did see that. I didn't do anything for Valentine's. Yeah, sí se acabó la historia mía. You did. It was really cute.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You did a good job as a husband.
But then now, like, actual Valentine's Day, going back to it, like, no le compré nada the day of Valentine's Day.
But okay, was it expected? Like, was it?
I don't know. I guess it was. Because I went to the store and I was going to buy some flowers and things like that. But there were also some plants. So then I was like, and you know how he likes flowers and plants? So
Right.
I was like, so maybe he wants some plants. So I was like, hey, I'm at the store. I was going to get you flowers. Or would you rather, like, or would you rather have plants? He's like, no, like, it's fine. Don't worry. Like, I'm not going to get. Yeah, exactly.
That's a lie. When
So
we
then-
say that, it's a lie.
So then,
But you know what? I will
I just
say
got him
Carlos is a little bit more understanding.
but then I just got him like the, what? I'm understanding.
I know. I turned to look at my PAC over there.
Oh, I was like, I'm understanding.
I feel like Carlos is more like
Oh, who forgot? Carlos or you?
no,
I didn't forget. I
He
asked.
didn't get anything.
I asked and he
and
said
no.
no.
But that
So
was
then-
a lie, and you listened to him.
Yeah, but I did get him some ice cream, like his favorite ice cream. Like 2 tubs of like half a gallon ice cream.
Ah, okay. Pero sientes que like he did feel.
And I did get a card this time and I did write something on it.
Oh, nice. A whole 2
A
sentences.
whole 2
I saw
sentences.
that. You're like, it came from the heart. Y luego nomás así como, I love you.
I know, but había más. After that, like I wrote more. It was a joke. After that, I did write more.
Okay, but like going back to it, do you feel like he felt some type of way because you didn't get the plant after all or the flowers?
No, I mean, yeah, probably.
Like he maybe thought that if he said no, you'd still be like, I bought it for you anyway.
Uh-huh.
Y como no.
See, So he
guess-
played me.
Well, one thing that I will say with men in the experience that I've had,
With Shitty Man.
you have to be like super literate with these guys. No? You kind of have to be like, you can't do like reading between the lines. Like all that bullshit does not fucking work with them. In my personal
Well, that's why I
experience.
asked. I was straight up. And they said no.
Por eso. Ajá,
So I was
that's
like,
what I'm
all right.
saying.
So
I mean, like Carlos was
ajá,
probably
maybe-
trying to say like,
yeah.
maybe he'll get me something cute or you
Even
know
if
what
I
mean?
say no.
Uh-huh.
I got him ice cream.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I know
And
that
it's
Carlos loves
expensive.
ice cream.
And it's
too.
expensive ice cream.
It was an expensive time.
You know what? Speaking of ice cream, do you know that I still have this big tub of ice cream at my house? And I think it was from one of the parties. I think your sister brought it. Paula?
No.
We forgot about
So
it.
that was for our Thanksgiving.
Was
for our
it? Last
Friendsgiving,
time I
yeah.
was like, what is this doing here?
because
Who
we were gonna
brought
put it on
this?
top of the cookies.
I think only you and Carlos got the.
course,
yeah.
Of course they
Because-
did.
Although I'm lactose, but you know what?
I'm not big on ice cream, so it's right there and it's still good.
Mañana voy a comer.
Necesito una,
later on tonight.
necesito
Happy
una,
Valentine's,
una,
Lorraine.
una purga. ¿Cómo?
Dude, straight up. Oh, you're lactose too, huh?
Yes, I am.
Not me spilling all this tea over here.
Yes, I am lactose, but not for all milk.
Okay.
That's hot way.
I know.
Ay,
you
güey.
know. Okay.
Ay.
So what?
Anyway,
What
did
is
you
this?
hear any other stories? Any other people that told you
Yeah, how their Valentine's
toxic
was.
stories about Valentine's?
Actually, you know what? The last time I saw a TikTok, guys, about a girl who murdered her husband.
Oh,
She ran over him because
because she didn't get the Valentine's she
she
wanted.
didn't get a Valentine's.
I saw that too.
was
think I saw one about
that's intense. Wait, imagine a
What's it?
mugshot murder because she didn't get a
And
Valentine's.
she's like smiling. She's
and
like,
she's all smiling. Try me.
No, honestly, like later in the whole video came out that she was very regretful afterwards. But I'm like, you know, that a moment of like toxicness.
Yeah.
Like you
She's
lose
the one
your
that was
shit
knocking
and
on
then-
the family
Sí,
store,
sí,
right?
güey.
Oh my
saying
God.
like, I'm sorry that I fucking murdered your son. Like,
Yeah,
That's
I think she was
intense.
kind of saying she didn't do anything, or
Uh-huh.
maybe what she meant is maybe she didn't mean to kill him, but.
dude, the thing is that like in un momento así de.
Pero tanto así, you think you would run like somebody over for? Well, yeah.
no, no
You're
mames.
like-
No,
you send it to your husband. You're like, let this be a warning.
no. Y luego con su carrito así todo chiquito, ¿no?
Okay, Okay,
una bike.
but let's be real. I'm sure that there is already toxic stuff going on
It
from
was.
before.
I'm pretty sure the relationship was like really toxic.
And because I don't think from one day to the next you just didn't get the gift you wanted, and then or anything at all, and you're gonna run him over. I'm sure it was years and years of not getting anything.
I know, trying to defend her, trying to defend a murder.
I know we're like feminists,
Pero no
but
mames.
sometimes it's okay.
It's okay when they get in trouble.
Dude, actually, I wanted to talk to you guys, and I wanted to ask about a situation that we had the last time in the friend group. It's not really our friend group, but it falls into somebody else's friend group that we know.
Yeah.
And so, going into like toxic relationships, right?
Going to the other side of love and all that.
Of all the cutesy stuff. I'm not toxic, so I wouldn't really know.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you serious?
I don't think I am.
You're toxic number one.
People who say aren't toxic are toxic.
Hazardous.
They
your own risk.
They need hazard pay.
Tiene una esta flashing like hazard sign.
Okay, let me tell you this story. Tell me what you guys think.
Okay.
Actually, you tell it because it's
Okay, so it all happened.
January.
Yeah, it was pretty recent, like probably like a month and a half or so ago. So then these people have been friends for a very long time, like more than 2 years, right?
Only 2 years? Oh.
Yeah, like probably more than 2 years. Like I
okay.
don't know exactly how long the friendship has been for.
Okay.
But I know it's been for more than
a while.
Yeah, for a while already.
well,
and it's
we've
like
been friends for a while, and honestly, I would consider you a really, really good and close friend.
also not a best friend, so just a
a
very
best
close
friend. No, a best.
Give me the
friend.
cup back.
Por eso no te regalo nada.
matter of fact.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go to your house right now.
I'm gonna walk out.
But okay, so so exactly like how we are. You know how we became very close, like así de volada, and that's how their relationship is as well. So then just how we are, like we work good together, like nos juntamos mucho, but there's no like actual like sexual chemistry between us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So then with them it's like the same thing.
And to clarify, this is a female friend.
This is a female friend. There's a female friend. This is a male. He's also gay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so he's not into women. So they've been friends for a very long time, right? So then we have this party, and everyone's drunk. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's like laughing, literally having a good time. I feel like everyone was. So then they started dancing, and the boyfriend was there, which they've been together for not that long, probably less than a year.
That's what I told you, and you were like, "No, I've been together."
Yeah, no, I think it's been less than a year.
Knew. I think maybe Maite had seen him at another gathering, so we concluded it might have been a little longer. But I think that was the first time I'd seen him. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe.
I had heard from him already.
Yeah.
So I know he was in the picture. But
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. So the point is that
it does matter how long he's been in the picture.
No, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does matter. But what I'm trying to say is that he came after the friendship.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the friendship was established,
Yeah,
and then he came along.
And then he came along.
So he
exactly.
knew about
about the relationship, about the friendship,
yeah,
about the friendship.
He knew
That
about
they
the
had.
And
friendship.
it's more like a sister brother
Yeah.
relationship that they have. Like
absolutely.
it's really like that's what it is. So anyway, they started dancing, and then he made a gesture. Not a gesture, like
Inappropriate.
it wasn't.
No.
To the normal.
Like cuando no te parece algo. Like maybe
So
he
then-
felt uncomfortable. to some extent.
So they were dancing, and then he did something to the friends were dancing. So then the male did something to the female, which was a bit like sexualized, you could say. But that's how they always are. So then
I
the
think
boyfriend saw.
Time out. I think it's important to note that the guy is not attracted to like the opposite sex.
That's
Sí,
what I
es lo que
said.
dijo Gus.
Oh,
He
okay.
clarified
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's a female friend and a guy friend, but he's gay. So
Okay,
he's in
okay.
no way interested in her. So
Right.
they're just
Sexually,
best friends.
attraction,
Right.
no,
nothing like
Uh-huh.
that.
no, nothing like
Okay.
that. Not emotionally or sexual.
Right.
So then he does this gesture, and then the boyfriend saw it, and he was like he turned red.
Yeah, I remember.
Like he saw red,
The situation was uncomfortable
De por
because
sí parecía camarón.
and then because he's very white, and then like he was red. Well,
Yeah, you can tell
entonces,
right away.
I didn't find this out until a week later or so.
Well,
So you didn't
remember?
see him? You didn't see him at that
I
time
didn't
when
see-
that happened?
No,
Okay.
I didn't see that. But we do have cameras at the house.
And you reviewed the
So then I
footage.
reviewed the footage. I did. I'm gonna insert a clip right here. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna enter the clip here. Tell us what you think. Actually, if you could give me the clip,
I am.
Can
I
we
am.
blur out faces and shit?
No, I'm not gonna put the clip, but I will show you guys the
We'll
clip.
make redactions
Okay,
for
Yes,
you.
I will show you guys the clip. And then after that, so she sat down, and then apparently he said something to her like, "What the fuck? That's so unrespectful. Can sabe qué, la chingada."
You could hear it? Like, you could hear
No.
You just
No,
assumed
but
on his...
you can see like
that he's
the
upset.
like,
Clearly
the
upset.
facial expressions.
Okay.
Since there was a lot of noise, I couldn't hear like the audio. You know, I don't have these type of mics. You know,
Maybe Angel can help us with those
This
in our
type of
house.
equipment.
We
I
won't
have a
have
ring-
these issues
I
next
have
time.
a Ring camera that I bought from Amazon, the refurbished one.
$5.
The refurbished one. Not even the.
Oye,
Entonces,
no se ve el video así como like the bank robbers, que se ve todo pixel and you
no,
don't know
no,
who's-
these are good quality.
we can
In
actually
today-
Yeah,
in
see.
we
today's,
should actually see it.
Technology.
So then, fast forward to a week from the party, right? The male friend so it was a party with friends, right? So then one of his other friends outside of this friend group, was like, "Hey, did you see that he got upset whenever you did this?" And she was like, "No, like, what do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, like once you did that move, the guy got upset, and then he started going off on her, and then they left out of nowhere." And he's like, "That's weird." So then, literally like an hour after that, the two friends, the female calls the male. He's like, "Hey, like, so this happens. I just would appreciate it if next time you wouldn't do things like that." He thought it was really disrespectful. And he was like, "What do you mean? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I don't think it was out of an inappropriate. Like, we've been like this all the time. So why all of a sudden he's acting like this?" You know?
Had that guy ever seen them act like that towards each
Yeah,
other?
yeah, and he had made comments like how come you guys act like this? Like, you guys are a couple type of thing.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Well, so that's how we are. Like, that's our friendship." Like,
So then
this is
he
how
has
we,
brought up little things
Okay.
here
Yeah.
and there in the
Uh-huh.
You know,
past.
okay,
And he
time
was
out.
like, "Okay, like that's fine. Like, I understand that's a friendship." So then he also has a female friend, a best friend.
Mhm.
I don't know how they are. Like,
Okay, but that's different. Is
but
this female friend straight?
straight?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's
Uh-huh.
different. I don't personally. I don't think it's gonna be the same thing as having a friendship with a gay friend.
Or a lesbian.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Well, you know,
See,
now
like
that I'm
Lorraine is the
thinking-
lesbian.
You're like,
And we get along so
okay.
fine.
she's a rug muncher. I like that. No, but you know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, I stupido. Stop airing out my cheese, mate. Oye, now that I'm listening to it, like, out loud, I kind of do feel a little bit biased.
Why?
Because
Are you with the boyfriend?
Yeah, a little bit. I could be wrong, but because let me ask. Well, the thing is that I want to put you down as an example, but I will say you've never, o sea, tú y esta persona nunca han tenido una relación así.
Mm-hmm.
But then I put myself in that position. Him and I do have a relationship like that. You know,
You and who?
we do have a relationship where like we play around with each other and stuff like that.
Y te agarran las chichis y
Sí,
todo.
you know, and I just feel like, well, he's gay, you know, and I love him. Like, I don't mind, whatever. But if a partner was to come into the picture,
How would he feel
how
about
would
it?
he feel about it?
Right.
So I'm kind of like right now overlooking the whole situation and hearing the story, and I'm kind of like, oh, maybe there is a little bit to this.
Well-
And especially if he brought it up already.
Yeah, he had brought it up, but she had said like, "That's how we are. Like, that's our friendship. Like, do you
Right.
like it or you don't like it? Like, I'm not gonna change." So then he was like, "Okay, like that's fine. Like, I totally understand," because like I said, he has a female friend who is straight. So he's like, "So you can have a friend, but I can't have a friend? Like, what's like the situation about now? thing.
So
You
he's
know
gonna
what I
turn
mean?
it around.
Right.
On
Uh-huh. See. So then, okay, so this happened, this whole situation happened, right? Fast forward to probably, so the party was January. Fast forward to probably February,
So it
or
was a
so.
Valentine's thing?
No, after Valentine's.
See,
I think it was
shortly after it had just
after
happened.
Valentine's Day. He proposed to her, and he had a whole ass party, and the best friend was not invited. The male friend was not invited to the party.
This male friend that is in question.
Yes, he was not invited to the party, and they've been friends for a very
Honestly, that would hurt.
Honestly,
so
and
you know what I
much.
mean?
I personally think that was messed up. I mean, there's no excuse. And then also, I think this is gonna set the tone for the relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I feel like even if he was upset, he needs to sit down and have a talk with her. You know, I do feel like maybe she should rearrange a little bit of the way that they communicate or they do things. You know what I mean? If she appreciates the relationship that much, in my case, I would. And I'd be like, hey, you know what? Maybe just a little bit, tone it down a little bit when he's around or whatever.
Right.
But I'm going to let you know right now that my friends are my friends and they're here to stay.
Right.
Regardless.
Because he was there before him.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
100%. I don't think that he was right on excluding him. That's horrible.
Oh, wait.
I
Okay.
really
Did
do
he
feel
invite?
like-
Okay. Did he,
I don't know the whole situation about
I
the
was gonna
engagement
say,
party,
did his
but
side of
I've heard
friends?
some stories about the engagement party that it was like, it wasn't just an intimate.
Oh, okay.
thing, you know?
Okay.
Even if
And
it
it
wasn't
may,
intimate,
yeah, maybe,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
they're pretty
The level of
close.
intimacy.
Yes,
To
exactly.
be there.
I
Uh-huh.
really
Okay,
do
and has he
feel-
had a conversation with the female friend since then, or has she addressed it? Has there been anything since then? Like,
Yeah, so like I said, she did call him, and like the day after the party, more or less, like that in that week.
For what? To say, oh, I'm engaged?
No.
I would have been pissed, dude.
No. Like addressing the
I'm going to fight somebody.
about addressing the situation about the gesture that he did. About the
Oh,
party
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
about the
yeah.
party incident that he saw that she was like, well, it says he saw and he feels like that was inappropriate. So I just hope you won't do it. You won't do that anymore going forward.
oh, so she
But
did
after they're
address it
engaged.
after
After they're engaged.
No,
No, that was
after the
before the
party.
engagement.
Oh.
After the party, the birthday party.
and then the engagement came, and then she said yes.
Oh.
So it was like the birthday party, the incident, and then it was the call over the phone about talking about it, and then it was the engagement party,
And then he was still not invited.
and he was not invited to that engagement party.
Right. I think, okay, honestly, I think you have a really good head on your shoulders. So I really do want to hear your advice. Honestly, before we talked about it right now, I don't know if it's the alcohol that's like poniéndome así como que like,
We're not drinking. What are you talking about?
Hey, oh, sorry. The substance that we took.
Substance.
Right now I start turning on. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Anyways, so I don't think it's como que it's making me think like a little bit more clear. I do feel like there is, everybody's like in their right, obviously.
Yes.
Everybody has
Mhm.
valid
Yes.
feelings, and he should feel some type of way. Obviously, our friend, he feels some type of way, and she does too. But I do feel like for me, my friendships are very important. So either we make it all work, kind of like,
Yeah,
You know what I
we've
mean?
Had,
Like-
we've had various, like, the way we're united now hasn't always been this way. Like,
Right,
it's
exactly.
taken a lot of work, but at no point was my friendships ever on the line.
right.
If that makes any sense, you know,
did
like,
make that very
yeah,
clear,
we might
like-
have to keep a little bit of distance for a little. Yeah, we might have to talk about it. Yeah, we might have to sometimes even apologize. Who knows? But at no point was it, all right, like we might,
Choose.
choose between.
Yeah.
And, you know, and in all fairness, I think the situation right now, it's like you said, and I think I had said this before when we met last time at Tinman and we were working on that puzzle, that you were kind of like, well, are you siding on him, on the guy? Not that I was siding on him, but also when you're in a relationship, it's very important to put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if he was the one being, per se, in a
Right.
sense, llevadito, right? With
Ajá.
this ex-friend. Yes, ustedes tienen la confianza, pero la otra persona no. So as an outsider, how do you view that situation? You know what I mean? So I think that, okay, maybe he could have been a little bit on his right if he felt uncomfortable about it and if he talked to her about it the right way. And the fact that this female friend is going to be like, hey, you know, like going forward, you know, it's going to be best. You know, I just don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. That's great and all. But what I don't think is right is that he would completely exclude him from this gathering because of that. Because then what are you doing? Then you're just basically telling her that you just don't want this friendship at all. And you're accepting it too, to me, you know? And I think it would have been we don't know. I don't know. Maybe she did have this conversation with him, but if she didn't, I think it's wrong. I really hope that after that engagement, she sat down and said, hey, I noticed that you didn't invite so-and-so. I don't know if there was a reason. Did you reach out? Was he not able to make it? And then have a conversation about that and be like, look, I love you. I do want to move forward, but you know, obviously I miss my friend. That's my friend. I don't want to give it up. I understand that, you know, maybe our friendship cannot be, you know, I'm gonna give you your respect. If you feel disrespected for X reason, I'll take that into account, but you need to understand that my friend is my friend and I feel like you should have been here. And at some point, maybe like not right away, but at some point, maybe acknowledge that and apologize for that situation.
Right.
Oh, it's a lot to take in. But then I will say this, that I did leave out from the story. So whenever the incident happened the day of the party, he said that everyone else on the table was making comments about that situation.
I remember.
When nobody had said anything.
Nobody said nothing because it's
the day after.
It's like nature for us to experience something.
And so he told me, he's like, hey, you know what? Like, so during the call that the friends had, she said that it says the friends that were in the table made comments about it, so why he was uncomfortable. That's why it made him uncomfortable. So then after I found out about that, we got together like the day after or the day of, something like that, and I did confront you guys about it, and I was very straightforward about it. And I was like,
did you guys feel any type of way? You did ask us.
And I was very straightforward. I was like, this happened. Did you guys say anything? And I before I had talked to you guys, I told them, I was like, my friends aren't like that. I know how my friends are. They would never have said a comments, and if they were, like, they wouldn't have been like a rude comment being like, no mames,
if
or
anything,
you know what I mean?
We would have de-escalated the situation.
Exactly.
No matter what it is.
Aquí es que nos está echando falsos.
Like if it was like como que we were the problem.
Yeah, bitch, I don't mind.
We were actually on the female friend side, and obviously we saw him being very uncomfortable. So I do remember trying to de-escalate the situation by being like, hey, you know, like kind of like divert the attention somewhere else, but never like in any way bad things.
They're like, oh, ¿viste lo que está pasando? Oh, es tu morra la que está allá.
Like, come on, dude.
Okay, so do you guys think he's the asshole for not inviting him?
Yes.
Or like,
well,
is he in the right, or you know, like what?
He's in the right to a certain extent.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like at this point he was looking for excuses to pick up a fight also.
This is true.
And here's the problem. This is a once in a lifetime thing. Like an engagement is not like we went to breakfast and we didn't invite you.
Thing is
or like getting married on your friend's birthday also.
Right.
Like, why would you do that?
Here we go. Look, us, we weren't that close back then. Bleep that out, please.
Like, scheduled months out. And
my birthday has been scheduled since like 30 years ago. 1995.
Look, let me
I don't know.
Actually, my PIC here, we've been friends for a very, very long time. And her husband and I have never seen eye to eye. It hasn't always been like, now we're like two peas in a pod. Which is crazy. We're like literally the same person.
Yes.
He's my twin.
But it takes like a whole process, you know?
It's literally been what?
A lifetime.
It's like they had to build their own relationship.
We did.
It was almost like a struggle of like.
And you know what? I respect so much when she said, this is the way it's going to go. You either make it work or you make it work. Period. Like you're going to make it work. Mm-hmm. Whether it's
to
away from each other or together. But you guys will have me in common for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. So either you appreciate the friendship enough to make it work, and then appreciate our marriage enough to make it work. And so, you know what I mean? Like we had no choice but to keep you as a constant.
Right.
And so that's because we appreciate you so much and love you so much that I couldn't see myself.
Like they were both
my life
willing to
without
put their
you.
differences aside
Yeah, absolutely,
to eventually
100%.
just be like, all right, you know, that's the past, this is the present, and now here we are. Sometimes I'm not even like there, and they're talking about me.
Yeah.
talking shit.
Well, that's like the common ground, right? Like
Right,
the
absolutely, yeah. And
person.
it's never been like, I just know that if he was ever to throw a party without me, shit would like.
I hope
hit
you're
the
listening.
say. Hopefully,
message
I'm
is
pretty
for
sure
you.
he knows
hopefully
that.
you listen to this podcast.
I'm pretty sure he
Okay,
knows
so
that.
what about you, Angel? What would you
What's
have
your take
done?
on this?
Yeah, what's your take on this?
Now they
Let's
have a
say
little bit of
Take on what?
alcohol.
okay, so let's say because you have your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
So your girlfriend has a gay friend,
Y se
Uh-huh.
llevan.
and the gay friend has been before you know.
Se llevan así como tú eres bien llevadito.
Entonces y se agarran y así y todo, ¿va? Pero
Would
no.
you be uncomfortable?
Will you feel uncomfortable?
If I knew he was gay, nah. Probably
Uh-huh.
not. I mean, doesn't
And you
really-
knew that that's how.
And
they
it was
get
at a
along
party,
and
so it
stuff
was at a
like that.
party with like 40,
Other people.
like
Well,
40
maybe,
other people.
actually, now that you say that, maybe that's what made him feel uncomfortable. Maybe,
Maybe, yeah,
the
maybe.
fact that there was other people, and now
Okay, so that's fair, but don't say that the people on the table were making comments when that didn't
See, I
happen.
think
That
that
was
was the
never
main
the
issue.
Then
He
just
tried to
say, you know
pin it
what?
on us.
So
Like,
just
I
say, you know,
would've been
Just say you're a
okay.
Yeah.
toxic ass. fucking
Exactly.
asshole.
No,
Just
just-
come out
Like,
with
say
it.
no, just say that, you know what? It was
Eres
uncomfortable
culero. Diles que
because
eres
it was. Oh, calm down. So,
I just
so
wanna
it's
see
just
that.
no, it's just being truthful and being like, you know what? I felt uncomfortable because it wasn't a public scene where it
Right.
was like 40 people there. So that's
Yeah,
why I
there's
felt
a
like
lot
that,
of
not because the
Maybe
people on
that's
the
why
table.
that's where
You know
he
what I mean?
felt
Que hablando con la
Ajá.
verdad, güey. Like,
Sí.
let's be fucking honest.
Pero no, don't try
Speak
to
with the
pin us
truth
in
and
the
it'll
middle
set
and
you
be
free.
Like, well,
Yes.
your friends were talking shit. We were not talking
Uh-huh.
shit. Like, in no way.
Exactly.
If anything, we, you know, you guys sat them on our table and we included them and we talked. Oh,
Mhm.
and then the other thing that bothered me was that I don't know if he said it or if you had said it, that maybe we thought that they didn't understand English, which is absolutely a lie because we knew from the beginning. I've always known that they understand English, so we're not in no way gonna start trying to talk English.
Sí, porque during
to-
the phone call about the friends talking about the situation, she said that he knows a bit of English, so he understood what he was saying.
We were
That
talking
you guys
English before
were
that.
talking English, so para que no se diera cuenta de lo que están hablando, but he understood.
No, because they were
Whatever it
part.
is.
They,
Yeah,
they
we
were
weren't
part.
even talking English.
Yeah, and the little things that we did, we knew they understood because they were still part of the conversation.
Yeah,
so
and
we were
the-
well aware.
And the
We
thing
were
was
well
also
aware.
like everyone was like on their own business. So in this table, había como 5 personas, right?
Ajá.
Like it was a boyfriend and then like my other 4 friends, right? Una estaba viendo para allá, la otra estaba viendo para la cocina, la otra estaba hablando con la otra.
Dude, we were
like
all
nobody
so
even.
drunk.
like,
Like,
nobody
everybody
even-
was minding their
Ajá.
own
Everybody
business
was having a good time.
on their
So-
own.
But then, like
Yeah,
literally,
exactly.
like after like that incident happened, like everyone turned to the table and they saw him and it was like, wait,
but that
what's
was
going on?
because he set that tone.
Uh-huh.
He started like you could just sense his energy, and now it made actually he made us feel uncomfortable
Uncomfortable.
because we're like,
actually, I'm not gonna lie.
what
this
do we
is
do?
true.
Like,
Right.
what
Yeah.
do we do to try and help? Right? Not
Yeah.
to be like, oh, look, like, you know what I mean?
Judging him.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
judging him. No. So, and much less because our friend was involved. Both of our friends, porque pues we consider her a friend, you know, of the group. So,
Uh-huh.
why would we be, o sea, no le tenemos esa
Ajá.
confianza
Yeah, exactly.
to be like that.
That's
So.
kind of weird, huh?
Honestly,
Yeah. So sorry, Angel. So what's your take on something like that?
When's the wedding?
Are we invited? Are we invited to the wedding? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I would just say that it is kind of weird, a little awkward, but I mean, I wouldn't feel threatened, I guess. But
Would you have a conversation with her and
after,
then,
yeah, probably.
And
Oh,
then you
you
wouldn't
would?
be like,
Yeah,
you
probably.
need to let go of those friends.
Nah. I mean, they're friends. I mean,
But
they
okay,
were here before me.
you do admit that you would feel a little uncomfortable.
If it was a ton of people, like you guys said, like 40 people, probably. But I mean, for the most part, no. I mean, if he's
Okay.
gay, he's gay. You know?
It's 'cause, you know, I
Y
have,
luego
I
flash
feel
forward to 2 years from now.
Like, they're together.
Yo,
Wedding of the year.
That'd be
I
terrible.
also think that everybody knows how he is.
yes,
Right, because
exactly.
everyone there was mostly his friends. It was his
Yeah.
birthday,
Uh-huh.
actually.
Yeah, it was
Sí.
his birthday.
So
I feel like everybody knows how he is. Nobody's out of the norm.
yeah.
Mhm.
I could understand. I could put myself in his shoes for a little bit
Yeah.
and be like, okay, I understand. Because if the time comes when I have a partner and they come and that happens, then I would want that open communication to be like, okay, well, we'll
yeah,
set
if it
it
bothers
straight.
you, or, yeah.
See, see.
And
But
I
be
really-
be honest, like
Yeah.
about the situation. Don't make up
Blame
shit.
other people
Exactly.
and try to deflect that from the toxic ass that you are.
And I want to believe that this is still fixable if she does the right thing going forward.
Right.
As far as, yeah, again, I'm not defending him, but like I do know that when you're in a relationship, there's certain boundaries. And I know that personally, yeah, sometimes you do have to take that into consideration. Maybe you don't see it wrong, but if it bothers him in any way or it makes him feel any type of way when he's had this conversation with you, absolutely. Like, set your boundary, like know that, what you can and cannot, get away with, basically.
See, see.
And respect that. And I think that definitely, if she's gonna if he had this conversation with her and she's gonna take that into consideration, but then she should also address the fact that, okay, yeah, you know what, if it bothers you, I'll make sure that we keep our distance in that manner. Because I know it makes you feel some type of way, and I get that. But you can't exclude him. He's gonna continue being my friend because he was here before you.
Well,
and I hope he's at that wedding.
Going back to that, not to say, because I don't know her that well, so I'm not gonna sit here and like give a false like
statement
of her, whatever. But if she got the engagement, right? She didn't know about it, but now she's gonna know that she's getting married,
right?
So definitely, yeah. Are you gonna make my people a part of it?
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't, I mean, it also plays a big part on how the female, how do I explain this? Like, is she that desperate for love that she's willing to let go of friendships like that? Or maybe was that in friendship not important enough for her?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot of things here in question in reference to her character as well. Because like I said again, I feel like you, and I think that I would like to think that I do the same, that I love my friends so much that, again, my friends will always be a part of my life. So you either make it work or you make it work. I don't care what we have to do. If it's me telling you, hey, cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if he appreciates you and loves you so much, he'll stop it too.
Mm-hmm.
But, is the person, does she not value herself enough to be like, I can't lose him because he's the only one that's asked me to marry him? Because she doesn't value herself enough, or she doesn't think she could do better than that, which she probably could.
Well, what do
Just
you
throwing
think?
it out.
You know her a
I
little
guess-
better. How do you think this is gonna play out? Or how do you hope it's gonna play out? Or how do you think it's gonna play out?
How I hope it's gonna play out is that everyone's gonna be happy and like we're gonna be friends and married
they
and
live
have
happily
kids.
ever
Yeah, see,
after.
like everyone's gonna get along. Yeah. See, I feel like there's been a crack on the friendship. Now the friendship is not gonna be the same. So I feel like there might be some distance in the relationship itself, like the friendship itself. How I think it's gonna play out is that we are gonna be invited to the wedding, but it won't feel the same. It won't feel the same.
Do you think, okay, because there's a difference between being invited to the wedding and like being a part of the process and the planning and
He's
the more
very
intimate
yeah,
stuff.
okay, yeah.
Do you think that that's maybe not gonna happen? It'll just be like the official invite and hey, hope you guys can.
I know. I think they are. I think she is
They
gonna.
salvage
No, I think she is gonna ask for his help.
Okay.
For like the wedding planning and
Money?
things like that. The
financial?
wedding
Okay.
planning. No,
Wedding
No.
requires money, let me tell you.
well, he's not getting.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Que no el señor es así bien rico y no sé qué
I don't
chingados?
know. Anyways, enough
Got this,
about
right?
that.
Got this.
Enough about that. So talk.
Actually, you know what? I was going into a little bit of a different story. I came across a TikTok of a guy who was like real close to a girl, and she was gonna be like one of his maid of honors. He's gay, and he not maid of honors, like a bridesmaid. And then he put out a lot of money
What's the
into
difference?
like going into a bachelorette party and everything was running smoothly. And at the end, like 2 months prior to the wedding, she was like, I don't think we're that close anymore. I don't want you in my wedding party. And so he was asking like, what do you think about that? Like, he was kind of like, well, I accepted, but I just don't know where I went wrong.
What?
Even after I put in all this money into going to like a bachelorette party.
And it wasn't like the
'cause he was
husband
out
to
of
be.
town. No, era. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I never went back to the TikTok.
Ay, no
but I think
mames.
he was
No,
still
no.
kinda
But
like,
we
I
need
mean,
more
maybe
info.
Yeah, when you
but
like part
either
2 or
way,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to come back.
I know.
We need to come back. I know. But all in all, I just want to say that I hope we can get updates on that
I know.
situation.
I'll try to get updates.
Yeah.
I'll
But-
update you all in a year.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no.
year's the wedding?
I don't know. I don't know when the wedding is. I don't know.
You know what? Maybe there won't
But-
be any wedding.
I mean, there's still a lot that could happen, and it's not to send bad vibes, but I just hope that maybe they can at least resolve these type of issues before, because it is important.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
if it's
like
gonna
it's
set
very-
the
It is
tone,
important. I do
it's
feel
gonna set the
so.
tone for the whole relationship itself.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see
And-
what I mean by relationships are hard?
I mean, they are, but you can't not just.
You
not
make 'em
want
hard.
To
Not you specifically,
Oh, okay, I was like, chingo de madre, pues.
but yes, also you.
Wow.
Ah,
I
okay.
get it. Okay. No, pues sí. I mean, honestly, I feel like.
The mic over here. No,
I
pues
feel
sí,
like-
Alright. Well, that was a lot. I feel like I need a shot.
I think that
I
was
feel
like,
like-
a very intense conversation that we
It
should like,
was.
actually get a little bit of more feedback from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
From
don't
the
know.
actual.
I haven't been in a relationship for a long time, so yo ni sé qué pedo. Honestly.
I have a question for y'all. Maybe we could close off with this one.
Okay.
If you guys are in a relationship or seeing someone, how do you all feel about them going on spring break without you? Since spring break is pretty much here
Oh, yeah,
for people.
This is true. Okay.
Like I have a question, like how would it make you feel if, like, let's say your boo wanted to, go hang out with their homies or whatever, bromies, womies, whatever it is, without you. Let's just say that.
Since I don't have a relationship,
Let's just say
and I haven't
hypothetically,
been in a
or,
long time.
yeah, or if you've experienced.
I think there's a lot of factors, like how long have you guys been together? Who are these friends? Do I know him? Blah blah blah.
Wait, is it spring break or spring vacation?
No,
Because
spring-
there's a
oh.
difference.
A week.
I know. Otra. It doesn't matter. It's
Spring
with,
break is like you're gonna go get woohoo with
Well, they can
spring
get woohoo everywhere
vacation
else.
is with
Yeah.
your
Whoa.
family. And
Ay, güey. El
you see
doble.
what I mean? You see what I mean?
Del doble.
There
Damn.
you go. You got a good representation of what spring break is.
No. I think that okay, let's just say a trip.
Okay.
A trip. But
A
it
trip
doesn't-
during March, let's just say.
during March, during spring break.
With who again?
With your friends. Let's just say your closest friends.
Like-
The closest 3 friends anybody has with, female or male.
And how long has this couple been together?
Let's just say a year.
It's a scenario.
Scenario. A
Oh,
year.
a year?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
asking for a whole-
She is entitled to it.
I think if there's marriage, if it's
Oh,
a
are
marriage
they-
already.
No. Like
it's
we're talking about
just
like
boyfriend
dating
girl
and
dating.
no marriage, because
I think if they're just dating and it's been about a year, I mean, obviously a conversation should be had, but it's not like I'm asking you for permission. I'm letting you know.
Right.
I'm packing my bags. And I mean,
I'm in the plane.
right. And if I'm in a position where I'm gonna fucking pay for this trip, like I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so-
Okay.
Honestly, me too.
But what about your significant other?
what if they did that to you?
How would you feel about
Pues
that?
también me voy yo. A ver, how many
I
days?
So
see.
you want to play dirty and shit?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You're playing
and
dirty.
then it wouldn't
With
even be
some
to
of
play
these
dirty.
guys, you have to.
Yeah.
In these cases.
Like, what's the intention behind it? If you told me with enough time, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can plan something with my girls too.
Yeah, porque la gente no aprende con palabras.
Ajá,
They
puro-
learn with
Ay,
action.
sí.
You're like,
Mira, la gente aprende.
Pues a ti te falta una
Diente
chinga
por
para que
diente.
aprendas.
dijo que me hace falta una chinga. ¿Cuándo?
Right now.
¿Quién? Right
No,
now.
but I
Right now.
honestly feel like if you're like that, and then also the tone of the relationship, like, I mean, are you having these conversations, and was it lo estás haciendo en mal fe, or it's literally just, hey, me and my girls are gonna go on this trip, and how did the guy react? Is the guy having a problem with this?
I think that's too much.
Oh, so it's
about.
about. Okay, so
I know
now.
why the question came
okay.
up.
So now we know why he's asking.
No.
I think it's personal. I think he's just asking.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in general.
generally personal.
I mean, no, I'm very like.
If we
Trust.
tell you, like, I'm going to go on a trip.
I'm
Okay,
like,
but
okay.
versus then,
But honestly,
when you guys had just been dating for
I feel Gus is like that. Like,
Yeah.
he like the guy will say, pues me voy a ir a conseguir a otro. Okay. He will literally say that.
How does it say
But
okay?
that-
Because I
that
know
is
that.
true, pero yo no,
means it too.
that-
No,
nomás pa'
because
llevar
I
la
know-
paz, para llevar la paz. Porque yo también I'm
Sí.
like, okay.
No,
But
I
I will say things like that, like because I'm like, I know he's not gonna find anyone better than me.
See? Exactly. Like
again.
that's how sure you are that you're like, all right, go. You know?
Yeah,
Try
I
it.
guess you gotta be really sure of yourself.
Try it, bitch.
Look, at the end of the day, if Jesus.
Sorry, me salió de.
Okay, so at the end of the day, they're either gonna do it out in spring break or here.
So no importa.
Yeah,
Like, why is
just
it?
look out for yourself, baby girl.
Pero sabes qué?
Look out for
Like,
your mental health.
How I
These
am,
men ain't shit.
like if
just kidding.
sí,
No
that's no
offense.
tienes a nadie.
No offense.
I feel like how I am. It's I trust people very quickly,
Mhm.
and but I do have the location on.
Oh.
So
Okay,
then,
¿y la
but-
location qué?
But it's only for security reasons. Because no, it is. Porque because there was a time where he went to Mexico to pick up his diploma, and so he was over there for like 3-4 days.
Por
So
poco
since
se lo llevan.
since I'm not there, like I'm like I want to know where he's at, like on the Uber and things like that.
Okay,
you
how
know?
long ago
But
was
just
this?
because of that.
It was recently.
It was
actually,
recent, like sometime
a year
last,
ago.
sometime
okay.
last,
A
like
little bit less than a
But
year.
you
sometime
kept
last
it.
year.
You kept it on since.
Dude,
no, the location has been on since we started the relationship.
Oh, okay,
if I
okay,
ever
okay.
have a partner or a
But it's just for
boyfriend,
security
after
reasons.
a few months, I do want the location on. And they could have mine too, but I do want the location.
Okay, and that's great and all. It just depends how you handle it. Are you the type of person that's gonna be fucking looking
No,
constantly?
I'm not.
Okay,
Yo sí
well,
soy
then
así.
That's cool.
I'm not.
Yo sí soy así. I am.
You said you were coming home 5 minutes ago.
No, it's more.
You
of,
just have to
Four.
stop
it's
like
more
for
of.
the
Been
last
four.
5 minutes.
No, it's more like I'm going home. It's like, okay, where are you at? You know what I mean?
Right,
So I
right.
can plan ahead or whatever. Or since I'm at
Como
work.
que nos estén chingando back and
Ajá,
forth. You know?
sí. De que ya estás en la casa. No, todavía no. You know what?
Okay, yeah.
Look at the
Just-
fucking location.
Ajá.
Period. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having like
The
somebody's
location?
location, yeah, or your significant others, especially if you're married.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think so.
there's
Do you
anything wrong.
do you share your
No,
location?
we actually don't. We've talked about it though for the same reason, security.
Safety
Pero
purposes.
pues yo,
Safety-
honestly, guys,
ajá.
yo me la paso en la
That's
casa. And then, pues, I mean, estoy peor que, ¿cómo se llama?
Well, yeah, but it's
La
not.
tuna ahí con también cameras. So, I mean, I'm like
But
24/7
still.
there
So they
anyway.
have her surrounded
So then-
with cameras. So like you guys
No,
It
but
doesn't matter if I have
those
my
most. Let's say
location.
like you're driving to I-10 and like you've been in I-10 for like the last 15 minutes, and just ¿qué está pasando?
Sí,
You know what I mean?
accidente o algo.
Ajá.
Do you guys know that app 360? This is not sponsored, by the way.
Y la bajito, use code Lorraine.
Dude, on affiliation. Dude, no, like honestly, that thing will tell you if the
Oh,
person
that-
has had like a crash.
Yeah, or like
like a heartbreak or something.
or the
it'll
speed
give you
limit
a
also.
signal, and it'll be
Yeah, I
like
see.
check on your loved ones or things like that.
You know, actually, that might be good for me because one thing with me is I'm really bad with my phone. As a matter of fact, yesterday, my husband's like, I swear to God, I'm going to change my emergency contact because your phone's always on silent.
This is
Yeah.
too.
So, I mean, you know, maybe if I get this, I'll be like, look, if I know it's important.
She's like,
Have you seen those? Have you seen those?
I'll
Those
get a smoke
those
signal over
TikToks?
here.
The
where they're
TikToks about like.
if I gave you $1 million
Oh,
right
no,
now
that
on
one.
somebody that would answer the phone, who would you call? I know it would not be her. Like scratched out. She
Everyone
would
knows
not
that,
answer the phone.
yeah.
She's not my emergency.
And you know what the
contact.
sad part
She's
is? I'm
nothing.
the only person that has had her same cell phone number since high school.
Yeah.
So I
She's,
think
like,
most of them know it by
continuously
heart.
on D&D.
But will I answer the phone? That's
Never, never.
That is the question.
That's why I know not.
Leave
never
me a
call her.
voicemail.
Leave me a voicemail.
Surprisingly,
I'll
on
get
our
to
way
it.
today, on our way to here today, veníamos así manejando y yo venía. Y todo, jamming out. Y luego volteo and it's like her on the side and she's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Did I
that's
tell
a
you
new
about that
one,
time?
'cause, yeah, 'cause
Remember
she
that time-
never nunca voltea, siempre va así driving.
There was one time, very quick story, where I was going to work. We worked on the same side of town. And I was driving and I saw like this car manejando para la chingada. And I was like, that's her. And like, no.
Going over
No.
curbs and
No,
shit.
it wasn't bad driving. But I saw the car and then I was like, that looks like my friend's car. I wonder if that's her. And then la veo que está haciendo el pelo y todo. And I was like, maybe that's her. So then we go to a stoplight.
My
So,
Mr.
so we go to a stoplight and I'm like, I don't know, like a car behind her. No, she's a car behind me on the left hand side, right? So yo todavía como pendejo, literal, abajo de la ventana, and I'm like, hey, like that, like all excited because I saw her, and she's like,
Are you
And I
serious?
was like,
Dude, somebody could be dying.
and in
next
my
to you,
in
you're
my
like,
mind, I was like, fuck him.
you know who's like this too, Nicole? Like she's so like that.
It's like it's not my business.
And
I'm
then-
just gonna-
pretty
And then we have
much.
this group chat. So
No.
I asked, I was like, hey, was this you? And blah, blah. She's like, yes, that was me. And I was like, whoa, bitch. I said hi. It's the last time I ever say hi to you.
Never
I'm so
again.
sorry, guys. I know, I'm so bad. I need to get better at that. But in all fairness, it's with everyone. I know my brother one time was in a situation and he expected me to be his getaway driver, calling me. Think I was gonna answer at 3 in the morning?
No, estaba
Called
bien
him
pinche-
back at 9 in the morning.
At her fifth sleep.
Cuando contestas a la
He's
casa.
like, never mind. Never mind. So in all fairness, it's with everyone, but I'll try to get better. I promise. Anyway,
Bueno,
no,
ya
after so
mucho.
many years of friendship, I know you're not the one to go to. Straight up. Mejor me contesta Gus. Kenny.
oh, you know what? Call my
Yo.
husband. He'll answer.
Hey, how about this? Call 1-800-GENERAL CONNECT.
Here's another one. 911.
You know what? One time at work,
AAA.
espérate, one time at work, we called 911 because we have an emergency. And we were on hold for 10 minutes.
Imagine if somebody wanted to come rob the
Oh,
bank.
yes. Maybe that's when I used to work there.
You used to work 911? Really? You're gonna bleep that out. Imagine her working at dispatch. She'll be like,
No.
She'd probably get all mad at
Voy a
everyone.
otra-
You did this to yourself.
no, güey, ni contestaría.
Oigan.
Anyways, guys, yeah.
Ya, mucho
Vámonos,
mucho
porque
going on.
ya-
But did we close out that question for you?
Yes, we did close
On
out
the spring
question.
break?
The spring break,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess it depends.
Anybody
honestly. It really
doing anything for
depends,
spring
but,
break? Speaking of,
I apparently I'm going out of town, which I still
with your
don't have
friends or with your
my
significant other?
significant other.
All right.
But we still don't
He
have.
sounds all sad and all my significant other.
we knew. We knew.
Actually,
No.
guys, I'm trying to manifest going
But-
to Disneyland this year.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, we should
right.
Go to
No.
Disney World, bro. Disneyland sucks.
Ay, muy apenas puedo make it to Disneyland. fool.
Okay,
Make
let's
it
start
worth
small.
it, dude.
Okay, but
Let's
next
start
year,
small.
next
Western
year.
Playland. Western Playland.
No,
no.
one time we went to Western Playland, and someone
my
someone
God.
threw
All
up,
beat
We
up.
paid like
and
$40.
someone threw up.
La Lorraine.
No, not only that, we paid like $40
Lorraine.
and like half of the rights were down.
No way. Half of them were down.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Sucks,
like,
dude.
But
okay.
honestly,
Puro
go
pinche
with your-
chafa.
take your
Uh-huh.
friends, dude.
We did have
Take
fun at
a
Western
video
Playland.
and vlog it. That would be cute.
Where Western Playland?
Western-
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
I'm gonna take the bros out,
It's
the
not-
bromies.
Yes, exactly. Do the fitness pole.
Mm.
Dude, that would be
Oh,
quite-
yeah, you
You should,
should.
dude.
What's that?
And do like segments.
Explain. Can you explain the fitness pole?
The fitness pole.
Before
so,
you leave?
Yeah, of course. And honestly, like she was a really cool girl. Down to
Super hot
earth.
girl, too. You're going to want to be
Yes,
there.
Absolutely, yes.
Uh-huh.
She's amazing. She taught us very well, and pretty much it's just fitness. She makes you work out.
Oh.
Where was the place at?
It's only Trevino.
Is it Clarissa?
1421.
Clarissa?
No sé, una güerita. Firehouse Fitness.
Yeah, that's Clarissa's my that's my
Yeah.
homie. Oh, she's
Dude,
so
yeah.
honestly, like, yeah, she's
Yeah,
amazing.
and the thing is, she's a really good teacher. So I feel like we've done this before, and not to say that the other person wasn't like a good teacher, but she knows how to teach.
Yeah,
you know
she's a
why?
good
You know
yeah.
why? Because she's actually
Yeah,
she was a
she
teacher for
told
like
us.
yeah, she did say that.
great.
She
So
mentioned it.
honestly, guys, hit it up. I think that they do like a
She said-
free class or no?
Introductory class?
Maybe the
Maybe.
introductory, but she does drop-ins. Like you don't have to do a contract. You can
I'm
just
pretty
do
sure
drop-ins.
that like you could do like parties too, and it's not that expensive.
A party.
No, yeah,
mentioned?
like yesterday that Nicole did the party and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
You guys really enjoy yourselves, and you guys get to like find an inner like sexiness from
An
you.
inner
A ver, ¿cómo
slut.
te sientes
yeah,
hoy?
your inner slut. Like,
How do you feel today?
Pues mírala.
Mírala, mírala.
A ver, give us a rundown of the routine aquí.
¿Cuál pinche introduction was? Aquí tenemos el full feature, la verga. Hell yeah.
The whole thing. But honestly, ando
Take
bien
it off.
sore
Take
ahora.
it off.
Cállese.
Imagine-
Ando bien sore ahora, güey.
So do you feel like people who do this for a living, who like strippers?
It's
you
a
have-
sport.
Actually,
Do you
we
have
did
a new-
a conversation about that?
Do you have a new
and-
respect for them?
No, you know what? I've always had respect for them, honestly.
Me too. And you know, I'm going to tell you, it's not the pole. It's the hustling that I respect.
Yeah.
When you have
Well-
to pretend to like somebody to get Be you.
You do it all the time.
That's a trait.
No, but on
That's an art.
I respect it as a sport. Like
honestly, for real, 'cause,
these.
like, right
yeah.
Ay, wait, through shot.
Ay, yo pensé que nos andabas enseñando tu muscle, dude. Dije,
Sí,
okay.
sí, mira.
Dije, oh my God, fast results.
Quick. No, honestly, guys, hit it up. We'll leave the information down below so you guys can go
In the
hit her up
description.
and stuff. Yeah, and then what else?
And
Take
that's
your
it.
bromies out.
Yeah.
Record it and make a video.
And don't be
take a
toxic.
script.
Don't be
Take-
toxic.
Don't
Yeah,
be toxic.
don't be
Don't be
toxic.
toxic.
Leave that toxic to somebody else. I
If
don't
you
know.
are gonna be toxic, just be real about it.
But honestly, a little bit of toxic is necessary.
Sí, eres
Sí,
culero, just be
ajá.
culero,
I mean,
straight
¿a
up.
poco no? Don't guys like a little bit of toxic?
Hell
Don't
no.
girls like
Hell
don't
no.
girls
You
like
have to- You
toxicity.
have to have a little bit of spice.
Yeah,
So
if not,
that-
it gets boring.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Let me
Hell
tell you
nah.
something.
Don't manifest it. Don't manifest it.
The sex afterwards, being toxic, is the best.
¿Y
¿Tú cómo sabes?
Says the toxic one.
My bad. Maybe that's what I'm addicted to.
Se enoja con ella misma, está con la guitarra.
Making problems out of nothing.
Se esquiza con ella misma.
Anyways, guys, if you have any topics that we need to talk about, any stories, anything fun that we can talk about, please hit us up.
And also send us your
Yes.
feedback on this last
Also,
story.
let us know what you think of Gus.
Oh, yeah. Should we bring him back on the show?
He's open to suggestions. I just
I'm not
open to regular.
He'll talk shit back though.
I do.
And we're kind of seeing to see if he works out as a third here. So
Woo,
you know what I
welcome. He's
like,
been
I don't want to be
initiated.
here. I don't want to be here.
No, I do like coming to the podcast. I
Good.
do.
All right.
Good,
Tell us what you
good.
think about him.
And next
Obviously,
time, spin
I'm
the
an
wheel.
open book, so you guys know everything about me. But if you
Spin
have
the
any
wheel.
questions or concerns, or if you need me to shut the fuck up, I can also do that.
No, you can't.
PIC over there in the corner.
We tried that
And then
before.
if you guys have any suggestions for our producer here, which I will say, I'll give it to you. You're amazing. You hook us up a lot, and you like help us out.
Yeah, like that was
So we love
the
you.
last podcast on the YouTube channel. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Thank you for that. If you guys want to start your own podcast, hit him up. I'll leave his information down below. Or if you want to give your information out.
Shit, I don't even know my. Oh, Ray.Ruckus. Ray.Ruckus. Follow me on Instagram. Hit me up. I open my DMs to everybody. If it's something creepy, I probably won't reply, but I'm still down.
I
I might be
I might
down.
still be
Guys,
down.
how do we feel about going to this private encounters for research purposes only?
What do you mean?
You've never heard of that place?
No.
Can
what
we
is it?
record in there?
What is it?
I
No,
don't know.
I'm pretty sure you
It's
can't.
a swingers club.
Where? Here?
Yeah,
What?
It's on Montana. Montana,
Ahora
like
resulta que él no
Dude.
sabe.
But you know what? I
Dude.
think you might need a membership. I'm not sure. Let me figure it out.
Let's
But-
find out and see if we can hit the people so we can record there. That'd be cool.
Dude,
Like an
yeah.
owner or something?
Would
That'd be cool.
Imagine.
Manager.
So like basically they have rooms and they have like windows. So you're like watching live porn.
Shut the fuck
What's what I said?
up,
Like
dude.
the
Lorraine,
Zoom.
Lorraine, they say.
They
say
Dude,
they
I'm
say.
so down,
Allegedly,
bro.
allegedly, they
What-
said
what-
that you can go like this.
Y lo está así.
Okay, but
Have
can
you
you?
ever seen those videos where like the porn video is on and then they're,
No,
like,
I don't watch
están
porn.
Tocando la guitarra or they're like playing the saxophone.
Oh
I
no.
was gonna ask,
Oh,
but
I
can
thought-
you take popcorn?
Ay, sí. You know, they're not all mushy.
Wait, hey, what is it called?
Ese güey.
Is it called Quiet Encounters?
Something like that.
Or yeah,
It's on Montana, like casi llegando Red Sands.
Oh, I found it.
We should still go.
Dude, I'm
Or-
so
Or-
down.
Ay, no puede ser que tú sepas más que intro, Lorraine.
I legit never heard of it. Wow,
El
dude.
inocente. el
No, for real.
inocente.
Dude, I'm so fucking boring now.
We should go.
I'm so
Like, we
fucking
should
down.
go.
But I
and
think
then I
that's been there
record.
for years, right?
Or we should
Sí.
even go to like, you know, the movie place, the theater.
Oh yeah,
La fiesta.
The adult
Dude,
theater.
I've heard stories about that one.
yeah. That one I've heard bad reviews.
Ratchet stories.
Very
okay,
bad.
dude, I've heard that. Okay, because I've never been. To be honest, I would tell you guys if I've been. But you go, and then like some people will come up to you and be like,
You got to be careful.
"Can we like join or whatever?"
Very creepsters.
So what if we become those people and we carry a microphone with us and be like, "Hey, can I come in?"
Dude.
Y no que nos
Can I
digan que no, que digan que sí.
Or we
Pues
could
bueno.
Or we could just
Yeah.
interview them. Honestly, I don't feel like
Okay,
that,
you're
that
in
type
the middle
people-
of a hot moment and you think somebody's gonna be like, yeah, let me get this interview really quick. Let me stop what I'm doing.
You know, espérate, güey. Y luego la chava está go. Y el chavo, no, sí, ¿qué
No, wait,
necesitas?
not always. Wait, not always. You gotta find the right moment. You know what I mean? Like research
before you start,
Oh my God.
can I ask you a few
I don't know, let's
questions?
do something fun and exciting. If you guys have
maybe
any
you can do it
suggestion
at
questions,
the entrance before they start, like as they're driving in.
Ay, ya imagino que fuéramos
figure something
reporteros.
out. Yeah, everybody does it nowadays. Shit.
Y no manches que van con la
Research
que van con la amante o el amante.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm gonna go stand in the park outside because
Weren't
like
we
right
just
there by
talking
the
about
park that I live through or I live around, siempre hay carros así, like they park and I'm going to the gym or coming back and it's late at night and they're like outside of their cars y yo así como que putos. Putos. You know what I mean? Like, I know what you're doing, sucios.
Pues creo que
Can I come
pasó.
in?
Creo que pasó algo así con alguien también. Ajá.
Okay, we'll talk about
Oh
that
my
next
God,
time.
this is
We'll
the
talk
next
about
story.
that.
This is
Yeah,
this
We'll
will be
leave
our
it- we'll leave
We'll
it-
leave it for next
yeah, whenever
time.
next
Okay,
time.
so bye guys. Remember, hit me up at Lorraine.com if you guys have any questions, concerns.
The podcast,
Whatever. The
Insta.
podcast Crude and Unhinged. I'll leave it linked down below too, so that you guys can have that Insta. That's it.
All right, till next time.
All right, till next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.